Welcome to the Solo to Entrepreneur Show. I'm your host, Lorraine Chai. Let me start with a question. How many of you out there consider yourself a perfectionist? Maybe you said something like, I can't launch it until it's just right, or I'll start when it's ready. Here's the truth. Perfectionism isn't just a harmless quirk, it's a productivity killer. And I should know because I used to be a perfectionist. I was stuck in a cycle of overthinking and indecision, and it was holding me back from making real progress. But here's the good news. I broke free from that mindset, and today I'm here to help you do the same. We're going to talk about why done is better than perfect, how to overcome the perfectionist trap, and why taking action, imperfect action, is the key towards success. Now grab a notebook and let's dive in. Let's start by talking about the hidden cost of perfectionism. Did you know that procrastination is often rooted in perfectionism? A study published in Psychology Today found that perfectionists are more likely to procrastinate because they're afraid of making mistakes or failing short of their own high standards. Here's what perfectionism costs you: your time, opportunities, and energy. You spend endless hours twerking and refining, but you never actually finish. While you're busy overthinking, someone else would have already taken action. And in terms of perfectionism, is a mentally exhausting thing to do. It keeps you in a state of constant self-doubt. Been there. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I was there. But yes, that is what perfectionism has cost you or will cost you: your time, opportunities, and energy. It took me 7 years to write and publish my first 4 books, as I said, if you followed through my podcast. And why? Because I couldn't stop revising them. Every time I opened a manuscript, I found something to change. Eventually, I realized that if I waited for perfect, those books would never see the light of day. And this is the same with my businesses. I didn't want to start businesses until I had everything under control, like in terms of where I want to be, how many people I want to employ, and all that jazz. But I thought I needed to start somewhere. I needed to market. I needed to advertise my business and my services that I was providing. And I needed to put myself out there, right? So remember, done is better than perfect. So when I published my books, going back to my publication, when I published my books, you know what? The feedback I received from readers and kids, teachers, helped me improve them faster than I ever could on my own. The feedback that I got helped in terms of fueling up my progress, in terms of making my product and services better. The phrase done is better than perfect, right, is more than just a catchy mantra. It's a mindset shift. Why does it work? Well, it works because it will show progress over perfection, right? Each step you take moves you closer to your goal, even if it's not flawless. Feedback, as I mentioned just now, fuels your improvement. Launching something imperfect allows you to gather real-world insights that help you refine it into something better. You gain momentum and build your confidence. Every small win boosts your confidence and creates a momentum. Now, here's an example where I had a client who spent months debating whether to launch her online course. She wanted it to be flawless. After coaching her and convincing her to embrace done is better than perfect, she launched it. The feedback from her audience not only validated her work, but also gave her actionable suggestions for improvement. Within 3 months, she revamped and relaunched the course and doubled her revenue. Your challenge is to think of something you've been putting off, whether it's launching a product, delegating a task, maybe hiring that virtual assistant that you wanted to hire 5 years ago, or making a decision to anything at all, whether or not it's to buy a new car or upgrading your software, right? Set a deadline to get today to take action. Remember, progress beats perfection every single time. So how do you actually break free from perfectionism? Step 1 is by setting decision deadlines. Be your own manager, right? Perfectionists love to stall. Instead, I want you to give yourself a firm deadline for every decision. Whether it's 24 hours, a week, or a month, be specific. Now, step 2 is adopt the 80-20 rule. Focus on the 20% of work that delivers and 80% of the results. So focus on the 20% of work that delivers 80% of the results. Remember, good enough is often more than enough. And step 3, embrace imperfection. Ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen if it's not perfect? What's the worst that could happen if it's not perfect? Most likely, worst likely, and best outcome, right? Always think, what was the best thing that could happen? What's the worst thing that could happen? What is the most likely? Most of the time, the risks are far smaller than you imagine. So during one of my business launches, I realized that if I waited for everything to be just right, I'll never launch. So I pushed forward with what I had. The launch wasn't perfect, but it was successful. And the lessons I've learned during the process were invaluable for the next one. And by the end of it, I was like, man, I should have started off way ages ago. I could have been so way ahead than what I am today. Well, think about it. Have you ever bought a product and thought, I'm not buying this because it's not perfect? Probably not. People care about value, not perfection. Now, taking imperfect actions is better than taking no action at all. And here's why. Action creates clarity. You can't improve something that doesn't exist. Taking action gives you data to work on. Perfection is a moving target. Even if you reach perfect, your standards will shift and continue to grow. So why not start now? No excuses, right? Imperfect action builds momentum. Each step forward makes the next one easier. Be friends with challenges. Be friends with challenges because imperfect actions build momentum. I recently worked with a solo entrepreneur who was hesitant to market her business because her website wasn't perfect. And I asked her, would you rather have a perfect website that no one sees or an imperfect one that generates leads? The question flipped the switch for her. She started marketing her business, and within weeks she landed with 3 new clients. Things can be improved. It doesn't matter what it is. You have to be visible. You have to be heard. People need to know what you are doing. People need to know who you are as a person before they can work with you. So your challenge is to write down one thing you've been avoiding because it's not ready. Take small steps today, one step at a time. And whether it's sending an email, making a call, or posting on social media, just do it. If you want to embrace done is better than perfect, you need to build the right mindset. Now, firstly, shift your perspective. Remember, we've been talking about this. Perfection isn't the goal. Progress is. Progress. Remember, always learn to pivot. Always love the concept of pivoting rather than perfectionalizing things and settling down. Celebrate small wins. Every step forward is worth celebrating. And surround yourself with action takers. People with the right energy, with the right momentum, with the right energy level as you, the right mindset as you, the same wavelength as you. You are the average of 5 people you spend the most time with. So I'm going to say it again. Surround yourself with action takers. You are the average of the 5 people you spend most time with in terms of a group of people that will challenge you, continue to challenge you, will push you through in terms of what you need to achieve. Is staying accountable. A pro tip here is to create a mantra for yourself. Mine is take action, learn fast, and improve as you go as quickly as you can. It reminds me to keep moving forward even when things aren't perfect. What is yours? Now let's recap. Perfectionism isn't the enemy of progress. Perfectionism is the enemy of progress. Perfectionism is the enemy of progress. Don't linger on being perfect. Embrace done is better than perfect to take action and build momentum and set decision deadlines, focus on progress and celebrate small wins. Perfectionism is the enemy of progress. Embrace done is better than perfect to take action and build momentum and set decision deadlines, focus on progress and celebrate small wins. If you are ready to break free from perfectionism and take your business to the next level, book a call to see if this may be something that could happen for you at a fast rate through the link that I will be leaving on the description. Together, I can help you create an action plan that gets you moving forward quicker and pivoting as fast as you can ever imagine. Now, if this has benefited you in today's episode, please do like this episode, subscribe, and share it. It's all about helping you towards not settling, but gaining what is meant for you and what you truly deserve in terms of your success, your vision towards the success that you have personally and professionally. Until next time, this is Lorraine Chai reminding you success isn't about perfection, it's about action. Let's make this year the year you take bold steps and achieving big results. You've got this.